toss it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet.
Okay.
Touchdown, Tiger. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Motion from the back. Looking to pass. It's
You already
Manning.
know what time it is.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
This time it's complete. There he goes. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. He
Give me
wants
that.
a big play here
Oh,
late.
God.
He's got it on the right.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback, dropping back, not giving up the big play.
Looking to throw on first down.
Give me that.
Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes. Almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
And that is a play you've got to make as the defender. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got a chance to secure the win with the interception, and you put it on the ground. Missed opportunity.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They just keep firing. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Dances away.
Yes, sir.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. Not much which drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to adjust the pattern. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Gets the back moving. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down and getting down.
He did a really good job on
Who, me?
down, knowing where the sticks were, making
Who?
sure he got past it. Listen, quarterbacks can get hit near the goal line punching in on 3rd down. Those are those situations where it's okay to put the quarterback's body on the line.
Wide receiver going in motion. The option look. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like,
Yeah. Oh, my fault. I'm tweaking. I don't know my phone. Yeah, I'm about to send it right now. Who you coming with? Penn State. Get it.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sategna. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff.
Really speedy. Sorry. And he'll be stopped at the 17.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, they execute the in route, and how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Calls his own number. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll pull it down and run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, going RPO on that second down, the idea was they were going to have to throw and try to get a big chunk of yards to maybe get the first or set up third and short, but no problem because your quarterback's playing smart football right now. He takes off running when no one's there. Now you've given yourself a good chance to convert this third down because of the...
Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
I'll tell you, this guy can just take games over. He can just make things happen when it doesn't look like anything's there. That time they go RPO. They're expecting to throw the football and have to make a play, but nobody's open. This is like Sandlot football. He just tucks the ball himself, and he goes and gets it. He knows where he is on the field. He knows where he needs to get that first down. He's just playing above the X's and O's.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
And the Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Now the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure.
Oh my God. I hit the wrong button.
Defense sticking with its coverage.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Might be changing the route. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 4th down, going to the air. Pulls it in, the first down and more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though.
Oh, my God.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And that is where defensive ends make their money, by getting to the quarterback and knocking him down.
Dang Skippy, that's what you want to be. You want to be a double-digit sack guy. You want to be a guy that puts pressure on the quarterback. Playing the run is fun, but I want to get quarterbacks, and I want to make their life hard.
No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quick pass on the jet motion. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Allard. Throws for the tight
Oh,
end.
my gosh.
Wide open downfield. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Penn State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field. Treat him like a wide receiver, because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
Set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Sends it back in motion. He's going to lose a yard on that one. He tried to make something out of nothing, but there was really nothing he could do on that play.
And I hope offensively that's not going to make them quit on this option play. That's a scheme that really puts the defense in a bind. If I were them, I wouldn't let that play stop them from trying to run it later in this game.
Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Sooners racing to the line in a hurry up. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting his conversion.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Sooners are flying down the field. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Here's the handoff. It's a seam wide open.
Team off.
Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. The Sooners with the 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a...
Touchdown Sooners! Great job by the back on the option.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. He is stopped short. The 2-point conversion no good, and they cannot take the lead. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Complete to start this drive. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Aller.
Good
And the
job.
pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave it the completion, whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long, you're going to get the ball back, go get some water and celebrate.
They'll move the tight end. On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Good job.
Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense changing the play. To throw, it's Hawkins. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
After the missed connection, it's 2nd down. Goes to the option. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to the air. Got rid of it just in time. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. The Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Singleton. Hits it with a stiff arm.
You mean I figure one nigga.
Down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll open the second half on the ground. finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Back to throw, it's Aller.
Oh my gosh, this game, man.
Turning it on. Oh, a lot of space. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Look.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll go to the ground. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the run.
This is
They
happening.
knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Wants to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
And the Sooners will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it, 1st down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It's
So that
into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
He's going to run it. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Caught in the backfield, it's up. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's loose. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Starts to scramble to the left. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Makes it past the marker. At the 35, he's loose. Running free. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles. People trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
At this point on offense, late in the game with the lead, if you can run the ball, get a couple first downs, I mean, you can just bleed all these seconds off the clock and ice this thing.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it right.
Nah, I'm gonna still be up 5 if he red.
You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
What What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Penn State! Fit it in the window for the score.
And both sides of the ball late in the football.
He ain't want to do the whole 15. He only did 10.
Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
Scary money don't make no money,
And
man.
the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone.
Scary money don't make no money, man.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
You said what? You ain't figuring me out.
And
At half, the time ran out.
as the ball bounds into the end zone.
That's really what saved you. At the half? I ain't say you ain't play good defense. I say you ain't figuring me out though. I'll be driving on you. That was just a dumb throw. I shouldn't even thrown that.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, running back on the move. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Sooners heading quickly to the line. They'll run play action. Fires to the wide out. Got his man downfield.
Why didn't always call an illegal man downfield on a play action? That's so weird.
We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
Huge play there into plus territory.
To me.
Mark him out of bounds at the 46. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He makes the catch. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burks. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Send the tight end in motion. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Motion from the back. Grab behind the line. It's Ott. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
No way.
Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Off the play fake. Looking left.
He dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Aller. Might be looking to run. Gonna try to get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too. And that time, that was a great play called defensively.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's really hard to stop.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Leaves it with the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You running it back? For how much?
This one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today.
They
I know
did,
talking to some of the
15.
players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You can send it. Send that invite when you're ready, though. What you get? Nah. Come on, get that again. All right. What color you wearing? Say what? All right, bet. I got all white.
Yo.
No position in
Oh,
American
man.
sports feels the pressure or the weight
I
on their
do
shoulders
anything.
like a
I do
quarterback.
anything.
Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese
I like it. It was a good game,
Davis,
man.
Jesse Palmer with me.